Hello guys, this is Enika. Hope you guys having a blissful day and I'm thanking the Lord Jesus Christ for making this video and just have the opportunity to share this with everyone here. Today I'm replacing the 2005 Nissan Altima Alternator. I'm replacing the alternator. It's located right here, right on the on top of the engine, right on the disc cover right here. And I'm gonna show you a couple tools that you're gonna need to do this job. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible so you could actually understand and just do step by step. You're going to need an Allen wrench. This is a square Allen wrench, and actually, I'm not sure what side is this, but you're gonna need this Allen wrench just to take the cover off. Pair of pliers. This is a small ratchet with a 10 millimeter socket. You're gonna need a 14 millimeter wrench to pull down the pulley. You're gonna need an extension and another big ratchet with a 14 millimeter socket. I have a special tool for the serpentine belt because you are going to need to pull down on the serpentine belt just to release the belt, the tensioner. And this is a pretty good tool. I got it at Harbor Freight Tools. You don't have to buy. I paid like $14-15 for it. If you're only doing one job, I don't, I'm not sure. It's up to you if you want to buy it. But actually, this wrench, this could work. This is a 14 millimeter wrench, and this will. I mean, it's gonna be better with this, easier. It makes the job easier. But I do a lot of jobs, so I use that. But if you don't have that, don't worry about it. I'll show you how to use it with this. But actually, the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna set my camera here and the tripod, and I'm gonna show you how to release the belt. For the first thing you're gonna do is release the belt from the pulley. Actually, we're gonna take the cover off first. I'm gonna set my camera here. Excuse me if you see any movement here. I'm just trying to set up the camera here. Okay. All right. So, hold on, guys. Just bear with me a little bit. Okay. Trying to work the camera here. Perfect. All right. So, I'm gonna remove the bolt like I told you with the Allen wrench first, and you got a couple bolts here that I already got in loose, but I just wanted to show you how to do it. You got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts. I mean not bolts, just this small screws here. And then just to take this cover off. Once you get it off, make sure you don't lose any screws. Just put them, you can put them somewhere you don't kick him or lose him. Once you remove the cover, the next thing you want to do, you want to release the tensioner. And I'm trying to set my camera here so I could show you. If you see under that line right there, I'm gonna take my camera off the tripod here, and so I could show you how it kind of looks, where it looks like. And I'm gonna point it with my tool right here. 1 second. The tensioner here, this is the alternator right here, and the tensioner is located right here. I'm trying to show you here. Is if you see this pulley right here, the alternator pulley is going to be the one right under right here, right here, right under here. If you see here, there's 1, 2, and there's the other one right here. Set the camera. I want to show you here. This one right here, that one has a 12 millimeter bolt. And you want to press it down so you could release the belt and just have the belt remove. Okay. Let me try to show you how to set my camera here so I could show you how to remove it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my tool. I'm getting my tool here. It's a 14 millimeter, but I'm gonna use my tool so I could pull that down. I'm trying to get a good angle here. Okay, so I'm just trying to see how could I bring this down here. All right, guys. So I'm going to find that bolt which is right here, located right here. Once you locate the pulley, you want to go ahead and set your tool. This is my tool, I can show you. Or you could use this one. Actually, the 14 millimeter branch, you could actually just slide it inside and just kind of push it down, and you're gonna be able to pull the belt right here. So I'm gonna do it with my tool right here. I'm trying to set my my tool. And one of the things I want to show you before you remove the belt, I try not to remove the whole belt. I try to just slip it off and just kind of pull it. I used one of these bungee cords. That way I keep the belt in place. Once I remove it from the alternator, I'm gonna leave it like this hanging. That way I don't have to deal with rerouting the belt all over. You know, it could be kind of challenging, especially the first time you might put it wrong. So I'm trying to make things easy as possible for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the belt. I'm using my tool here. Just made the job easy. And once you get that in there, you're gonna push. You're gonna go ahead and push it down. Oops, that happens. Okay, so next thing you want to push down and remove the belt, get it off the alternator, and just hold it. Do not release it all the way down, because you might lose the okay, so I just got it off right now, and I'm trying to leave it in place. Just hold it, do not let it go. Okay, I'm getting my my bungee cord right here, my cord, and I'm trying to, you see how I left it there, and I'm just keeping it there in place. That way I don't lose, you know, track of where the belt goes. Once I do that, I'm gonna remove my tool, and next step I'm going to remove the alternator. Okay. Actually I'm going to remove the these three connections, the electrical connector here. One right here, you just kind of push it inside and just pull this electric cord. And I'm going to remove this ball, which is the electrical cord from the battery. I'm going to remove this. This is a 12 millimeter. You grab your socket with a 12 millimeter, and I'm trying to zoom in here. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to remove this bolt right here. And once you get this bolt out, make sure you don't lose any screws here. I'm gonna remove this here. I'm gonna set it right here where I don't lose it. Another thing I want to remove, if you have your 10 millimeter socket, I'm gonna remove this clip right here, which is gets the cable out of the way. I don't want this cable. Want this cable here in the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove this bracket here and just get the cable out of the way here. This is a 10 millimeter socket. Set it on top. I'm gonna remove the bracket here. Perfect. Get it out of my way. Next step, I'm gonna remove the bolts that holds the alternator to the engine or to the mount, and I'm gonna use my, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna use my ratchet with a 14 millimeter socket. And there's three bolts. There's 3 millimeter, three 14 millimeter bolts holding the alternator. You're gonna remove that. You're gonna remove the first bolt. I'm trying to show you here, which is located right here by the old dipstick. Is right in the back here. So you got 3 bolts here. There's one right here. It's almost loose. I'm just trying to get it up. So once you get this, we got 3 here. This one right here. One here. I'm gonna remove the other one, which is right here. You got 3 14mm bolts. What I have too, I have another tool here. I have one of these ratchets here, which is just make the job easier. I use it sometimes too. This is another tool that I use. It's just another ratchet, and I just get the screw faster. So I'm gonna remove this screw here. Got another 14mm. 1, 2. I got one more in the bottom, which is located right here. So you got one, 2, 3 14mm bolts holding the alternator. And especially if you never change the alternator, if it's the first time changing the alternator in your car, with time, with rust and everything, the alternator stays stuck into the bracket. So you're gonna have to use a hammer just to get it out of the bracket. Okay. It's actually the case here, which is alternate. This is the first time he's replacing the alternator, and I could feel that the alternators were actually. Okay. So I'm trying to get the last screw here. It's actually, this is a long screw, so I'm just trying to get it out. Okay, once we get the screw out of here, which is the long screw, it's another 14mm. You're gonna slide it that way. It's a bit of a stock here right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my hammer, my 4 pounds hammer, and I'm gonna go ahead and strike it a little bit, just to get it out of the way. I'm just trying to get it out of here. This is actually going out of place right now. Just trying to get it out of the way.